We'd like to invite you to watch English news on the Essential Television channel of Đồng Nai Province. Continuing the program of the 37th session, on September 26th, the National Assembly Standing Committee gave opinions on the government's report on the work of receiving citizens, handling administrative complaints and denunciations in 2024. National Assembly Chairman Trần Thanh Mẫn chaired the discussion, and National Assembly Vice Chairman Nguyễn Khắc Định directed the discussions. According to the inspection report of the Law Committee, the government's report on the work of receiving citizens, handling administrative complaints and denunciations in 2024 by the government and other agencies only reflects the implementation results of 45 over 63 localities, making it difficult to make an overall assessment of this work in 2024. The Standing Committee of the Law Committee highly appreciated the efforts of ministries, branches, localities, and agencies in organizing citizen reception with practical and effective innovations. Regarding the results of handling complaints and denunciations, state administrative agencies at all levels handle complaints under their authority at a rate of 80.2%, now reaching the target of 85% set by the government. In addition, the Law Committee assessed that the results of the first complaint settlement showed that the number of complaints with correct content accounted for 18%, meaning that the rate of handling work with errors was still quite high. Regarding the results of the second complaint settlement, 14.4% of cases had to cancel or amend the first settlement decision, a decrease of 3% compared to 2023, showing that the quality of the first complaint settlement by state agencies has trended positively. The Transition Carbon Finance Fund has committed to funding more than 33 million USD, which can be increased to 40 million USD, equivalent to more than 990 billion Vietnam dong, for the payment of polarized carbon credits in the Mekong Delta under the 1 million hectare high-quality, low-emission rice project. The disbursement will be made in two phases, effective for 12 months. The World Bank is expected to approve the funding by signing an agreement to pay for emissions reductions. In addition, the fund will provide 2 million USD to provide technical assistance to help Vietnam improve its capacity to implement its emissions reduction commitments. Last July, after completing the harvest, many farmers in Cần Thơ City were awarded cash rewards for growing rice that reduces greenhouse gas emissions. This September, the dengue fever vaccine produced in Japan and approved by the Ministry of Health has arrived in Vietnam. This vaccine is currently being administered to people at nearly 200 VNVC vaccination centers nationwide. The fact that Vietnam has a dengue fever vaccine is good news, hoping to create a protective barrier against dangerous infectious diseases, which are expected to occur during the peak of the current rainy season. As soon as she heard that Vietnam had a dengue vaccine, even though it was the middle of the week, Ms. Phạm Hồng Thủy still took her drone to get vaccinated. She plans to continue getting vaccinated at the end of the week, when other family members are off. According to Ms. Thủy, the price of about 1.3 million for a dose of dengue vaccine is reasonable because once you get sick, the cost of treatment is expensive and it also has a big impact on your health. She said, "When I heard about the vaccine, I immediately went to get it because this disease is dangerous. I had it before. It was time-consuming, expensive, and I had to stay in the hospital for 2 weeks." According to preliminary statistics, since the implementation of dengue fever vaccination from September 20th until now, VNVC vaccination centers in Đồng Nai alone have recorded thousands of people coming to get vaccinated. Of these, a large number of people are vaccinated as families. People's demand for dengue vaccination is expected to continue to increase in the last months of the year, when Đồng Nai enters the peak season of dengue fever. U.S. President Joe Biden announced September 26 that he would provide Ukraine with more than $8 billion in military aid to improve its military capabilities. The announcement was made during Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's visit to the United States. The bulk of the new aid, $5.5 billion will be distributed before the end of the current U.S. fiscal year, which ends on September 30th. The remaining $2.4 billion will be provided through the Ukraine Security Assistance Initiative, which allows the U.S. government to buy weapons for Ukraine from companies rather than borrowing from U.S. stockpiles. The aid package also includes precision-guided glide bombs, which have a range of up to 130 kilometers. In a statement on September 26, Mr. Biden also affirmed that supporting Ukraine is top priority for the U.S. That is why today I am announcing an increase in security assistance to Ukraine and a series of additional actions, he said. However, according to a U.S. official, Washington will not allow Kiev to use U.S. missiles to attack targets still inside Russian territory. The Kremlin said on September 26 that its newly announced updated nuclear doctrine is considered a warning to the West. This is a warning signal to countries about the consequences if they engage in an attack on Russia using various means, not necessarily nuclear weapons, Peskov told reporters. Peskov did not directly mention Ukraine, but said Russia's nuclear deterrent was being adjusted due to growing tensions along its borders. However, he denied that Russia was increasing its nuclear arsenal. On September 25th, President Vladimir Putin announced plans to expand the rules of nuclear weapons use, allowing Russia to respond with nuclear weapons in the event of a large-scale attack from the air. Moscow could also respond with nuclear weapons against non-nuclear weapon states if they attack Russia and are supported by nuclear powers. You've just watched English news on the Central Television channel of Net Province. Thank you for joining us and goodbye.